or if you're waking up to a snow-covered sidewalk. The question is, do you need to get out there and shovel? Is that your first instinct, right? To get out and shovel so nobody falls. Millions of Americans face that every winter. And I'm joined now by attorney Ray Giudice. Got that right?
You did, great.
A fellow Italian. To talk more about the situation. When are you liable? When are you responsible for making sure everyone is safe when it comes to winter weather? So let's just start with the shoveling a sidewalk and personal injury. Are you responsible for clearing your space?
You can be. First of all, every city or municipality is going to have its ordinance that place some responsibility on the homeowners and maybe renters to get out there and clean and keep it safe, get rid of the ice, put down some salt. If you do a poor job of that, you may also be liable because you didn't do it properly. You didn't put down enough salt. You didn't melt the ice. There's much more responsibility and liability to business owners who invite people to come to their restaurant, their store, and don't have a safe walkway and you fall. That's a good lawsuit.
Well, let's go back to the personal property. What if you're just not there? I mean, this is the holidays.
Sure.
People are traveling. What if you're not there, there's an ice storm, and your sidewalk is icy?
You're going to have much more defense to any liability problems. You're not there. You're not on 24-hour-a-day call. It doesn't require perfection. We've got some of these lake effect blizzards that are dumping inches per hour. Nobody's required at 3 o'clock in the morning to get out and shovel your sidewalk. However, if you leave a dangerous sidewalk and the mailman or the delivery boy comes for a pizza that you've invited and he or she falls because you've left a dangerous situation, you may be calling your homeowner's insurance.
So it's a little fuzzy, but there seems like there are some clear-cut situations. For example, if you let it go for days and days.
You know, the rule is kind of what is reasonable, not perfection, but what's reasonable and what can be done under the circumstances. There are some circumstances that fall under the act of God defense. The weather is so brutal, is so aggressive, that no one person or team can fight it back and provide a safe circumstances.
Well, speaking of a team, what about with driving and roads, and, keeping the situation safe there? Is it, can you sue the city for not treating roads if you get in an accident and go out?
Very rarely. First of all, cities and municipalities have what the law gives them protection called sovereign immunity. It's hard to sue the king unless they give you permission to do so. But most of us are not prepared to drive in these elements. We live now in Metro Atlanta, originally from the Northeast. Nobody's got snow tires. Nobody has chains. We all kind of get on our cars on 400 and zip around. But a little sheet of ice can cause a lot of damage. That's not going to be the city of Sandy Springs' problem because they didn't take care of a little patch of ice.
Are there different laws in different states because
of this? Oh, absolutely. In the Northeast, there's many more regulations, especially in the cities where you've got millions of people traversing daily, going in and out of businesses, trying to get to work, using public transportation, which has some responsibilities. You get out maybe in the rural areas where weather is just part of life and folks just learn how to deal with it, not so many lawsuits.
Real quick, do you have any guidance on how people should protect themselves, though, in this situation?
Get a good homeowner's policy with lots of coverage. Talk to your agent. Make sure you're insured to protect your assets. And again, be reasonable. Do the things that would make sense. What would you want your neighbor to do to protect you were you going in front of their house or their store?
Yeah, exactly. Attorney Ray Giudice.
Giudice.
Thank you,
dear.
almost got it again. All right,
Thanks for having me.
Thank you so much. That was very good.